Chosen one, what you're about to hear will shift your entire reality. If this message has found you, it's not by accident. God has led you here for a divine purpose. A powerful transformation is unfolding in your life. And from this very moment, everything begins to change. You are entering a new season, not one of striving, not one of endless labor, but a season of rest, abundance, and divine provision. Yes, chosen one, no more struggle, no more chasing opportunities, no more restless nights wondering if you'll make it. God is stepping in now, taking over your burdens and lifting the weight you've carried for far too long. This is your confirmation that the season of lack is over. The doors that were once shut are beginning to open, and blessings are flowing toward you with divine momentum. But before we go deeper, I need you to pause right now and do 3 simple things, like this video, so that the message reaches more chosen ones like you. Subscribe so you never miss another life-altering message like this, and comment the number 777 to signal to the universe that you are ready for divine overflow. That number is not random. It is a spiritual frequency of divine alignment, and by declaring it, you're saying yes to the abundance already on its way. Now, lean in closer. God has seen every sleepless night, every tear, every sacrifice. He has watched you pour your heart into dreams that never seemed to take flight. But now He is shifting you into a dimension where miracles unfold with ease. This isn't just a change in circumstance, it's a supernatural shift. God is not asking you to hustle harder or push more. He's asking you to trust, to rest, to allow Him to lead, because what's coming to you now doesn't require your labor. It only requires your faith. The money you've been trying to manifest, it's already being deposited. The opportunities you've chased after, they're being divinely assigned to you. The peace you've longed for, it's already entering your spirit. God is orchestrating divine encounters, divine provision, divine connections, because your season of doing everything on your own is finished. Now He is doing the heavy lifting. He is rewriting the script of your life. You see, chosen one, you were never meant to grind endlessly for your breakthrough. That was never the divine design. Yes, the journey required endurance. Yes, you had to be tested. But now, God is stepping in with a promise. You will no longer strive. You will receive. This is not the season of the worker. This is the season of the receiver. You've done your part. Now God is doing His. Let that truth settle into your soul. You no longer have to prove your worth through hard labor. God already knows your heart. The wealth you thought you had to earn, He's giving it to you freely, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. You are His chosen one. You are set apart. You are marked for greatness. And what's coming next will leave you speechless. God is preparing you for financial overflow that goes beyond what your hands could ever build. He is bringing people into your life who will support your vision, open doors, and invest in your purpose. He is sending ideas, inspiration, and favor that can't be explained in human terms, and all He asks in return is this: rest, trust, and allow. This is your divine reset. Everything that felt delayed is about to happen all at once. The pace is accelerating because you're aligned now. You're no longer running after blessings. They're running toward you. This is the season of ease, the season of open doors, the season where everything finally makes sense. No more fear, no more doubt, no more survival mode. The era of struggle has served its purpose. It taught you resilience, patience, and how to depend on God when all else failed. But now, He is taking you from the wilderness into the promised land, from waiting into walking in abundance. So breathe, relax your shoulders. You are not late. You are not lost. You are exactly where God needs you to be. And the confirmation is this video. This message is your divine memo. God is taking over. Your job now is to receive. Stay with me, because in part 2, we'll go even deeper into what this divine provision looks like and how your life is about to be flooded with supernatural wealth, peace, and joy. Chosen one, the shift has already begun. The very fact that you're still watching this message is proof that you're aligned with the divine frequency of abundance. This is not wishful thinking. This is the unfolding of God's promise over your life. You're stepping into a season where what once felt hard will become effortless. You will no longer strive to survive. Instead, you will thrive under the favor of the Most High. God is saying to you right now, rest, my child. I am taking care of everything. Let that sink in. Every bill, every deadline, every weight you've carried, it's being lifted off your shoulders. You're moving from burdened to blessed. You're shifting from anxiety to assurance. And this isn't just a moment. It's a divine season that's going to shape your future. The favor that is chasing you down now is not temporary, it's generational. The blessings coming into your life will not only elevate you, they will elevate your family, your lineage, your legacy. The money that's coming your way is not just for your comfort, it's for your calling. God is trusting you with more because you've proven that you can handle more. But here's the secret, chosen one. This overflow doesn't come from effort. It comes from surrender. God is inviting you to do what few dare to do. Rest in His provision. This doesn't mean being idle. It means being in alignment. You're no longer called to hustle in fear. You're called to walk in faith. There are divine opportunities being assigned to your name right now. Behind closed doors, God is whispering your name in rooms you've never entered. People you've never met are being led to support your vision. Why? Because when God's favor is on your life, nothing can stop what's meant for you. And the best part, you don't have to chase it. You just have to receive it. You've been faithful in seasons of lack. Now you're about to be fruitful in seasons of overflow. Every closed door, every delayed breakthrough, every no that crushed you, it was all part of God's perfect setup. The enemy thought those moments would break you, but instead they built you. And now you're being rewarded for your endurance. Get ready. Your name is about to be mentioned in places of power. Your voice is about to be amplified. The gifts that have been hidden in you are about to be revealed, celebrated, and rewarded. God is not just giving you back what you lost. He's multiplying it. You sowed in tears, but you're about to reap in joy. You're not just walking into a financial breakthrough. You're walking into a divine arrangement where money flows effortlessly, where ideas spark without struggle, where miracles show up daily. This is the era of supernatural alignment. The resources you once had to chase will now chase you. That is the anointing of the chosen one. So right now, declare this over your life. I am chosen. I am blessed. I am ready to receive. Speak it with confidence. Speak it until your atmosphere shifts. Your words carry power, and today they activate the flow of favor that has already begun to surround you. Don't underestimate this moment. This is the confirmation you've been waiting for. You no longer need to knock on doors that won't open. The doors that are meant for you are already swinging wide. You're not stuck. You're not behind. You are right on time, and everything that felt delayed is about to be released in waves. Financial breakthroughs, divine connections, peace that surpasses understanding. God is placing you in rooms where your gifts will shine without effort. You're stepping into the kind of favor where the right people say yes before you even ask. Contracts, clients, support, provision. It's all aligning for you now, not because of chance, but because of divine orchestration. This is your rest season, the time where you move from labor to harvest, from waiting to winning. You've cried long enough, you've carried enough, and now God says, watch me provide, so take a breath. Let peace enter your soul. This is not the end of the story. This is the chapter where everything turns in your favor. Stay with me, chosen one. In part 3, we're going even deeper into the manifestation of divine wealth, how to walk in it daily, and what to expect as God begins to elevate you in ways you never dreamed possible. Chosen one, now that you've received the word, it's time to walk in it. The shift isn't coming, it's already here. The life you once hoped for is now unfolding before your eyes. Everything you prayed for in silence, everything you labored for in secret, is about to be revealed publicly. This is the season where God showcases His glory through you. You will no longer question if you're worthy of the blessings coming your way. God has already declared you worthy. He has already chosen you. This is not about your past mistakes. This is about your divine calling. The breakthrough you're walking into isn't based on merit. It's based on mercy. And when mercy speaks, everything changes. You've entered a new season where abundance is your birthright, not a far-off fantasy. Your days of scraping by, of wondering how it will all work out, those days are done. God has taken full responsibility for your life. He's the author of your story, and He is flipping the page into a chapter called Overflow. From this moment forward, expect provision to show up without warning, unexpected income, supernatural favor, divine partnerships, ideas that generate wealth effortlessly, not because you earned it through striving, but because you finally aligned with your higher identity, a child of the King. Let go of the old mindset that said you had to struggle to succeed. That was never your portion. God is teaching you now that His way is different. His way is peace. His way is ease. He is not only opening doors, He's eliminating the need for effort in places where He has already prepared a path. You won't have to force it. You won't have to beg. You'll simply walk into it because it was always yours. Think back to every season where you felt like giving up. Remember the nights you cried out in frustration, not knowing if things would ever get better. And now, look where you are, still standing, still believing, still chosen. That's not weakness, that's strength, that's faith. And now your faith is producing fruit. God is surrounding you with peace so deep, even in the midst of uncertainty, you will feel secure. That's what happens when you're chosen. You begin to understand that abundance isn't a destination, it's a state of being. You are no longer chasing blessings, you're embodying them. Expect divine acceleration in the days ahead. Things that would have taken you years will happen in days. What seemed impossible will suddenly appear with ease. Why? Because you've stepped into God's timing. And when you're in His timing, things happen not by your power, but by His Spirit. You're not just being blessed financially, you're being elevated spiritually. Your awareness is expanding, your energy is rising, and people around you will begin to notice the glow. They'll ask what changed, and you'll say, God showed up. That's it. That's the testimony. Not striving, not grinding, just God. This is the overflow, and it's not just for you, it's through you. God is positioning you to be a blessing to others. You will become the answer to someone else's prayer. The money that flows to you will flow through you into causes that matter, into lives that need hope, into visions that require support. You're not just wealthy, you're impactful. And as this wealth flows, so will clarity. No more confusion about your path. No more doubting your purpose. Every step will be divinely ordered. You'll be in the right place at the right time with the right people. That's what it means to live under God's favor. So now, pause, breathe, receive. Let your spirit catch up to what your future is already carrying. You don't have to force this. Just believe. The wealth is coming. The rest is here. And your story is only just beginning. This isn't luck. This isn't random. This is your destiny unfolding, and it's unstoppable. Get ready, because in part 4, we'll go even deeper into how to hold the abundance that's arriving and how to protect the divine peace that now surrounds you. We're going to cover how to stand firm when everything starts expanding and how to move like someone who's already won. Chosen one, now is the time to rise, not by your own strength, but by the power of the one who chose you. This is your confirmation. You've come too far to turn back, and heaven is declaring your divine season has arrived. You're not watching this by coincidence. This is God's way of whispering directly to your spirit. I am with you, and I am bringing the overflow. Let this truth settle deep in your soul. Everything you've endured, the heartbreak, the setbacks, the lonely nights, the unanswered prayers, it was not in vain. It was preparation for the very moment you're stepping into now. You are entering a divine alignment where heaven and earth are meeting on your behalf. The chaos is clearing, the lack is lifting, and the divine doors are opening wider than you've ever seen. From this point forward, you won't chase what's already yours. You'll walk in it. You'll breathe in the abundance, speak from authority, and live in alignment with your divine inheritance. No more questioning your worth. No more doubting the call. No more shrinking in rooms where you were sent to shine. God is not just bringing blessings. He's bringing elevation. Elevation of your mindset, elevation of your influence, elevation of your wealth. This next season requires rest in your soul and boldness in your spirit. Why? Because you're about to walk in rooms you didn't apply for. Opportunities are going to knock that you didn't hustle to find. God is doing the networking behind the scenes. Divine connections are being aligned for your benefit. You'll witness people who once overlooked you now ask for your wisdom. Environments that drained you will be replaced with spaces that revive you. Scarcity will be replaced with surplus. You won't just survive, you'll overflow. And that overflow will touch everything. Your finances, your family, your health, your peace, all of it. Remember what God promised, you will lack nothing. And He meant every word. This is the part where fear would love to creep in and try to convince you that this is too good to be true. But Chosen One, rebuke the fear. Cancel the lies. You've sacrificed too much to start doubting now. You didn't get here by accident. You're walking into a season that's already been paid for by your obedience. Your consistency in private is being rewarded publicly. Your tears were not wasted. They were watering the seeds of your breakthrough. So breathe. Exhale the stress. Inhale the peace of God. Everything is shifting for your good. You no longer have to explain your vision or justify your blessings. This isn't favoritism, it's fulfillment. God is fulfilling His promise over your life, and no man can block what heaven has decreed. Let this be your anthem moving forward. I am provided for. I am chosen. I am unstoppable. And as this final chapter of your breakthrough unfolds, walk with the confidence that God is not just meeting your needs, He's exceeding them. You are being positioned to bless others, to lift them the way God has lifted you. You're not just being blessed, you're becoming a blessing. And that's what chosen ones do. They rise, they lead, and they shine, not for ego, but for divine glory. Your purpose is too big for small thinking. Let go of the old limitations. Say goodbye to the fear of lack. Walk boldly into the overflow with your head high and your heart open. The drought is over. The delay is over. The doubt is over. This is the divine conclusion, but it's only the beginning of your abundance. So now, before this message closes, do 3 sacred things that activate divine agreement. 1. Like this video, it's not just a click, it's a declaration. 2. Subscribe to join the 50,000 chosen ones, a spiritual community moving in divine alignment. 3. Comment 99 below. This is your signal to heaven and to the universe that you're aligned, you're ready, and you're claiming this season boldly. Chosen one, your miracle is here. Your breakthrough is now. Your overflow has begun. Watch what God does next.